can post on my Instagram that I went on a vacation. All my trips, all my vacations, I pay for myself. That's why I have 4 jobs.
Come on, man.
Come on,
man.
Y'all
Look at this.
Man, you ain't wearing no clothes, man.
Y'all wife that.
What are you gonna say? A guy paid for it. Oh, she's probably with some guys. I've paid for all my trips, bro.
Ladies, men, we generally think the same. We're all very similar. You might not be a whore. Who knows? But I'll tell you this. That looks like a whore's Instagram. You were going to say something?
So what, I'm lying?
Yeah. I mean, you going to say something?
Yeah, what I was gonna say is I understand your point. I see where you're coming from. I'm not trying to argue with you.
Mm-hmm.
I can only speak for myself, you know? And that's why I say don't generalize, because while I can understand that what you're saying, especially in this place, because I'm telling you, since I'm not from here, I came here on vacation, I see things here are so different to where I'm from, you know? And the way both guys and girls move is very different, you know? So I understand why, for example, men think the way you think. You understand? But it's not like that everywhere, and not every woman is like that. For me, for example, okay, I can see...
What's not like that in particular everywhere? What are you saying when you say specifically?
Look, for example... No, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Because I know you have people, y'all like to twist things.
It's not about saying the wrong thing. It's about explaining what you're saying.
I'm not trying to offend anyone. But I see, for example, here...
Just say what you want to say. We're on Rumble.
Girls move very different than where I'm from, okay?
How so?
I can not flex, but like I can post on my Instagram that I went on a vacation. All my trips, all my vacations, I pay for myself. That's why I have 4 jobs. Okay? That's why I have 4 different jobs at the same time.
Cool.
You might see a girl in a yacht, for example, what are you going to say? A guy paid for it. Oh, she's probably with some guys. My case, if I ever went on a boat trip, I paid for my boat trip.
Wait. You're telling
know what I mean?
You've been on yachts in Miami and you pay for the yacht?
Come on,
no, I'm not talking about Miami. I'm saying you as a person that's in here. If you see, for example, a girl on a boat, or it can be a girl on a trip. I don't know, judging by what y'all saying, if you see a girl post, oh, she's spending a weekend in whatever, LA.
Pull up her Instagram, bro.
You're probably going to think...
Bro.
Huh?
That's fine. Keep going. We're listening.
You're going to say, oh, she's probably with a guy. Maybe a guy flew her out. Maybe whatever. You judge. Me, I've paid for all my trips, bro. And I worked super hard to be able to do all that on my own.
By default, even if it is true, by default, guys are going to think the opposite. You know that, right?
I know they are.
So if you know that,
but not everyone though. That's the thing. You might think like that, and you think everybody thinks like you. But there's actually people that don't agree with that.
What if you find the dream man that thinks like me, and because of your Instagram, you said, you know what, fuck that shit. Hell no.
Right,
then what?
Okay, no offense to you at all, but a man that thinks like that is not my dream man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Y'all
look at this. Man, you ain't wearing no clothes, man.
Y'all wife that.
I mean,
y'all wife that.
I mean, some guys will fuck it. Yeah.
Look, man.
Y'all wife it.
I'll go through this Instagram. Any guy with half a brain goes through his Instagram.
Frank Castle 512 tip $35. You're single cause you can't even speak properly. Listening to her voice is as annoying as Cardi B's.
I would love to
rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
No, they're talking about her.
Shorty in the middle is proving the point. She's not from Miami, but didn't notice she acts and sounds just like the rest of the panel.
Yeah, even though you're a foreigner, you're from Spain, you are agreeing with a lot of Western women points. And that's what I'm trying to say, like, whether a woman's from Spain, France, Italy, United States, Canada, Western women have a certain mindset. Like, look, put this up real quick. Yeah, put it to IG. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, any guy that sees this is automatically going to think, oh, this girl's hot. I just want to fuck her.
That picture is from years ago.
It doesn't matter. Like, they're going to think, I just want to fuck this girl. That's all they're going to say.
It's still there.
Bro,
and they're going to get to know her, and then they probably going to want to wife her.
Okay, but...
No, they will, because here's the thing, like...
What you mean, no? Bro. You probably don't want to. You can't speak for all men. That's what she's saying.
Okay, let's say some men do. She probably doesn't want those men anyway.
Yeah, the ones that would wife her.
You don't know what she wants.
I don't want to sound like a fucking asshole, but I'm just going to say this shit. Ladies, men, we generally think the same. We're all very fucking similar.
Clearly.
Now, some guys are more honest about what they say than others. But in general, right? Men, we think the same when it comes to women. Now, the more money and status a man has, the more likely he's going to do what he wants and be honest with his intentions. The men that you're looking for, I'm assuming you have high standards, they're going to be picky too. They're going to have high standards. They don't want their girl parading her body all over the internet.
I did tell you before that that's something I could change.
But what I'm trying to say is like you've already when they see this, they automatically are gonna think, okay, this girl's on some different type of time. So they're gonna put you in this box that this girl's probably a slut in their mind, right? Whenever I see pictures like this from a girl's Instagram, I automatically think, yeah, this girl's for the streets. And it's very difficult to get out of that box
but you do
once
know,
you're in there.
obviously, you work with social media. You know, people work with social media and make money from social media.
Guys,
and here's the thing. I know that, and I know most women don't make money off social media like that.
We don't.
They really don't. They really, really
it doesn't
don't.
matter, but when you're somebody, for example, if you model, I might not get paid for posting a picture, but somebody might call me for a gig. That's the thing.
They don't, bro. They don't make that much money, man.
Bro, guys don't
It don't matter,
that
but
shit,
that's
man.
not
It doesn't matter. Why
Women
does it
don't make
matter
that
to
much
you?
money off social media. They don't, because I know this. The only way women make money off social media like that, off their body, they're on OnlyFans.
But it's
I
not
don't
about
have
the
OnlyFans.
money.
Okay, so
It's
I know
about-
you ain't making that much money then.
Well,
It's not about the
like,
money.
It doesn't matter.
they can make
about
money
the
by
gigs.
selling box through DMs.
yeah, or doing some real shit
can.
like that.
I mean,
Okay, no, I don't do no.
You know,
Okay,
if-
so then we know. Like,
if you read the comments, there's guys being thirsty. God damn, the ass. So guys want to fuck you.
Bro, y'all really have a mentality like this.
Exactly.
So when you're telling me when you meet up with a guy that
Exactly.
DMs you, he doesn't want to fuck you.
Every nigga wanna fuck me.
Listen,
Every
y'all will
nigga.
fuck anyone that's wearing a
Exactly.
mini shirt
Exactly.
or a long dress covering her. Y'all will still want to fuck.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
stop making it easy for us if you're showing your ass on fucking Instagram.
I don't care. Me showing it doesn't mean you're gonna get
Because
it.
at the end of the day, like she said,
Well,
she's
she
in a
knows.
casting. She can get cast for that. You
I know.
understand?
But
Okay.
then afterwards, when guys meet her, oh, what you up to, shorty? What you doing afterwards?
she's
And
missing
it's
the
not
whole
so-
point here that we're saying that men are gonna judge a book by the cover. That's all we're saying.
They gonna do
and
that
women
regardless.
judge a book by cover all the time too. I just find it funny. You guys want us to give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Where, let's say I was like not a good-looking guy or I dressed like shit. Y'all wouldn't want to get to know me. You wouldn't give a fuck about talking to me or whatever. If I come to you the wrong way, oh, I don't give a shit about this nigga. But you might not know I'm a nice guy inside. But you don't give a fuck about that. It's interesting how women want you to give them the benefit of doubt. Y'all would never give us the benefit of
Hell
doubt. Never. How many guys you curve all the time as soon as they come up to you?
All
Oh,
the
no, I'm not
time.
interested. No, thank you. You guys do it all the fucking time.
All
But
the
then you
time.
guys expect us to not treat you guys like whores when you look like a whore. You might not be a whore. Who knows? But I'll tell you this. That looks like a whore's Instagram. Every girl that sells pussy posts pictures like that on
If that's
Instagram.
what you think is okay.
I'm telling you that's what it is. Every girl that sells pussy has pictures like that on Instagram.
Yep.
You might not sell pussy. You make your own money, right? You work 4 jobs like you said. You work really hard.
Yeah.
But guess what? You have the Instagram of a girl that sells pussy.
I don't care. You might look at it like that. The thing is, I don't care what you or nobody thinks, and no disrespect because I'm not trying to be rude. But to me, listen, I
You want
work
to get
hard
married
for
one
what I
day?
want.
Do you want to get married one day and have a man?
Yeah.
Then you should care what men think.
Yeah, you
That's
should
the
care.
difference between men and women, right? If I want to get a girl, I need to be attractive. I need to do things that women want. I need to make some money. I need to get some status.
Understand.
I need to learn how to speak well. I need to understand women. But why is it that you guys want to get married, you want to be in a relationship, but y'all feel like, no, I'm going to do what I want.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'm going to do what I want. And then you expect someone to take you seriously and wife you up when you don't
Oh,
even
he
give a
doesn't
fuck.
care.
No, Myron, the right man will understand me.
He can't handle me.
Yeah,
Today.
yeah, he'll understand me as I am. I don't need to do nothing. I am not going to change. I'm going to
can't
do what I
handle
want
women.
today. I'm going to keep my Instagram the way that I want. I'm going to act the way that I want, and you accept me, nigga. That's not how this works.
Yeah,
You
fuck
think a
I'll leave you.
multimillionaire, successful guy that has a bunch of chicks is going to sit here and do what you want?
No.
Fuck out of here,
never
man.
said that.
It's not happening.
I never said I want a guy to do what I say.
But you
I
want to
never
get
said that.
married, right? You want a man.
I do want to get married.
So
and
then
I
you
do
need
wanna-
to then why don't you do something? Why don't you behave like a woman that's trying to get wifed up?
Oh.
Because you don't I mean, listen. First of all,
Uh,
what? Have I said anything yet for you to?
because you're saying because instead
Yeah,
of saying no,
because.
you're right. You're
No.
trying to explain why you're doing this.
I'm not
but
saying you're right. I'm saying there's different type of men, there's different type of women, and
know
the
you're not saying
type
I'm
of
right.
men I might be attracted to, might be compatible with, might not have the same mentality as you.
really,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you want a man that's a leader?
Of course.
I do want a
Do you
man.
want a man that's assertive?
a leader? Yes, not a dictator.
Hold on,
no.
hold on. Do you want a man that's assertive?
Assertive.
As in machismo, like he gets shit done.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't like people doing shit for me. I like to do my own shit. That's the thing. I'm a very independent person,
Okay,
so
look.
it's like I like to do my own thing, and I like to
You
meet.
can like your own thing, but I'm asking you the man that you want. You want a man that's a leader, right?
want a man that can be a man, but I don't want a man to dictate me.
Okay, and then you also want a guy. Do you want him to make more money than you?
Do I want my man to make more money than me?
Yes.
It doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter?
I don't look at him as a wallet. I have my own money. I don't care what he has. Obviously, I'm not going to be with somebody that doesn't work or isn't ambitious at all because that's not me.
So,
that's not even my own
she
style.
does. See, she said it. She revealed it.
Ambitious,
Okay,
yeah.
that's great.
No, it just means I want somebody that has the same ambition as me, but I'm not expecting anything from him. I got my own shit, and I will, even if I have a man that's a millionaire, I still plan on having my own
So you
stuff
would
because
date
I don't
broke
want
niggas?
nobody to say that whatever I have is thanks to them. Whatever I have is mine.
So you would date niggas that are broke.
It makes no sense.
Okay, so yeah, so money does matter. Okay, you want a leader. You want a guy that has the ability to be ambitious and a go-getter. Okay, do you want a guy that's confident,
Yeah.
smart?
Yes.
Okay, you do understand that man's gonna want something back in return, right?
Yeah.
You do understand that men that are masculine and leaders typically have certain behavior tendencies.
Maybe.
No, it's not a maybe. It is. Any guy that is like,
but it's, I think honestly, I find what you're saying, I find it really obsessive and controlling, and that's not the type of man that I like anyway. If you're saying that for me to be wifed up, I have to be with a man that's as controlling as what you're saying,
it's not about
I
being
don't want to be
controlling.
there.
It's not
You
about
said
being
the-
controlling. It's about them being in
Right,
control.
The conversation is over with. You said it all.
Tommy, you're being just.
Who are you gonna listen to? You're gonna listen to the guy that's a multimillionaire that actually knows what it takes, or you're gonna listen to someone that's single and 30 with 2 kids?
Because
who you
I
gonna
wanna
listen
be.
to?
You're listening.
Because I
Okay,
wanna be-
so then don't listen to her. I'm telling you what guys like me want. I'm assuming you want a guy that's successful, assertive, dominant, has the shit together. We want something in return. We want a girl that's going to obey us, not make us look bad, and not embarrass us. And that comes with how you present yourself out to the public. Now, if you want to behave like you're single and all this other shit, that's fine. But understand that certain guys might not take you seriously. And I find it interesting how women will sit there and say, well, I'm going to do what I want to do, but I'm telling you what men want in response, right? And you're like, well, I'm not going to change. All right, then be okay with getting a more average guy that will accept that.
You know what's crazy? He's telling you how certain men think. And you're like, no, it should be this way. Just is what it is.
All
I
men,
never said
look,
it should
let
be
me
this
tell you
way.
something.
I just said that if
Look,
the
all men,
man
hey, be quiet
that
for 2
thinks
seconds.
like you
Be
is
quiet.
not the man that I want.
All successful men think like me. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
We don't sit here
Because they
to
feel like they have
be
money.
quiet for 2 seconds, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I definitely do.
Men that are successful, that make money, don't take bullshit from women a lot of the times. We might lie. We might say, oh, I like that sort of shit. But then what happens? They go get another girl. They go fuck another bitch. Men that have their shit together expect excellence from their woman.
Suck my
Okay?
bitch.
So if you're not going to behave a certain way, that's fine. They just don't wife you up. They just have sex with you and sell you a dream. Right? She's probably dated a bunch of millionaires, right? You have. Have you?
And the millionaires.
Successful guys? Did you ever think to yourself, why didn't they commit?
Because I didn't want to, because they assholes like you.
Exactly.
I swear to
That's
God,
my
act
point.
Just like
yes.
him. And
Yeah,
I-
thank you.
And then-
Proves my
and then
point.
wait, and then wait,
my
and then he's a Gemini at that.
So right there, she had them.
He's a Gemini,
Gemini is
and then he's a millionaire. Come on now.
Okay.
I don't have
Two-Face.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have time.
Gemini-
All right,
I don't
that's
have
enough. That's
time.
enough. That's
Oh,
enough.
you're a Gemini?
The point, no. You
not
missed the
him.
whole point.
Her guy.
Guys that make money, that are successful, have certain mindsets and certain things that they're willing to tolerate and not tolerate. If you want a masculine, dominant man that's attractive, that has options, he's going to want something in return. And a lot of times, that's you not behaving in a certain way.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and cope and say, "Oh no, blah blah blah." That's fine, man. You're gonna just stay single. If you're not willing to do what a man that you wants, then you're not gonna get him. Simple, bro.
So you're basically saying I shouldn't do anything. I should do all these things, even if I
Do what
don't
you
have
want.
a man. Hoping that one day somebody like you is gonna find me. That's what you're trying to
Let
say.
him get a boring bitch.
Do what you want.
And do what he want with his money and get a boring bitch. Because
if you want to go, right? If you want to get a job at a prestigious law firm, or you want to get a job that's hard to get, you have to follow the rules and regulations to get accepted.
Okay, but a relationship should come from the heart, should come from love. It shouldn't be a
Exactly.
transaction.
Exactly.
Like
Wait,
you
wait,
do
wait.
this, I do this for you, but you have to
Hold
do
on.
this.
You have
That's not
standards in men,
love.
right? You have standards, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why can't he have standards?
Durreal
You can.
_Frank
A big
Castle
part of that standard is not
512 tip
behave a certain way.
$35. Shorty in
How
the
do you
middle.
know how I behave though?
Guys,
I'll be in Florida next week.
Incredible.
I want to hire you for a gig. Is $100 good enough? It'll be the easiest money you'll ever make. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Ludacris said it best. There's hoes in every area code. Hashtag send the nukes.
Like I said, I find it interesting how you can have your standards, but I'm telling you what men want in return, and you're like, no. And I'm like, okay, fine. Then no, then you won't get a guy. At least that you want, that you respect, that you actually want to be with.
I don't want a guy that thinks like you.
Great. Well, then
All successful men that have money, have options, think like I do.
No, she wants to date
They
someone.
all fucking think the way I do. They just don't tell you the truth. They all fucking do.
Okay,
Every single one of my friends, whether it's Andrew Tate, Justin Waller, fucking Sally Cooper, all of us think this way. We all think this way. We might lie about it when we're on a date with you, but we all think this way. Is this when we're on a date with you? We want to put you in a box, hoe box, girlfriend box. And you girls make it really easy for us to put you in the hoe box, not take her seriously. Because of that mindset where I'm going to do what I want. Then do what you want and be single forever. But every guy that's successful, that makes this kind of money, that women want, that don't take bullshit from women, that are assertive, that are leaders, we don't want hoes. Or we don't want a girl that looks like a hoe on the internet. You might not be a hoe, but I'll tell you this, that's a hoe's profile.
Exactly. People
That's a whole profile.
That's fine. It doesn't matter to me, bro.
And
It
that's
doesn't
how a lot
matter
of
what you
people-
think.
Then
Because
that's the problem.
And that's how a lot of
It
people
doesn't
miss
matter.
out on they blessings because you stereotyping people and you don't even know people from
I mean,
their
what
heart
are
and who they
blessings,
is. What you mean? What is
I
blessings?
mean, we heard your girls talk the whole time. It's like
just because you're a millionaire, you got money, you think you're a
Degeneration
blessing.
X.
Come on now, you
Tip
gotta.
$35.
I'm rich in spirit.
Fatty
That's
with the
first of
black
all.
shirt looks
I'm
like
rich
she
in
wants to
motherfucking
leave.
spirit.
Bye bye fatso, get out of here.
Yo, this shit
And to the
crazy, man.
304
You don't
in the
find
middle,
females
I
with
seen your
spirit.
IG. How much per hour?
he said how much?
Yo, you wildin', nigga.
This nigga
Are
going
you
crazy.
Is-
Look, man,
we got chats here?
ladies,
No, in the
you
morning.
do what you want, bro. But don't get angry when you're older, not wifed up, etc. And you can follow her advice. 2 kids,
go
no
ahead.
man. And she's been out with multiple millionaires, which means she had options to date these guys, and they don't want to date her back. That should tell you everything you need
they
to know.
don't want me.
agree with anything she
never
said, though.
What? They
You
never want to
listening to
date
her.
me. Man, I got people still calling my line. What are you talking about?
for sex.
It's because I don't want to, and I didn't have sex with him. And
I
I've been in
mean,
his house and
you want
everything.
to, you want
Okay,
to.
but I didn't though.
I mean-
and if I was a hoe, I would have
Chris,
slept with him that
she
same
don't want
day.
him, so
and
no,
we
relax.
went out twice.
Yeah, you're right. You don't
Chris,
want
you don't
them.
That's
want
what I'm trying to say. Y'all saying things. Y'all saying things.
You don't know her, bro.
Yes,
Yeah, I know,
exactly.
man.
Y'all
You're right.
saying
Yeah, shut up,
things and y'all
Chris.
don't know.
Yeah, you're right, Fresh.
People get stereotyped all the time
got
because
you,
how
sis.
they
I got you,
look.
sis.
Fresh,
Go ahead.
the best part of the show, man.
What?
The best part
Y'all
of the show.
assholes.
Nah, we're not done yet, nigga. We got some more questions there.